the Hunter Biden situation continues to not only be investigated by the Department of Justice, but I think Congress, through these committees in the House and the Senate, should continue to pursue that.
So we're looking at this. There was no national strategy or plan for vaccinations. We were leaving it to the states and local leaders to try and figure it out. And so in many ways, we're starting from scratch.
Is the Biden administration starting from scratch with the vaccine distribution effort?
No, I mean, we certainly are not starting from scratch because there is activity going on in the distribution.
After Gates' name came up in connection with Epstein and MIT Media Lab, Gates gave a statement to the Wall Street Journal where he insisted he did not have any business relationship or friendship with Epstein. But new reporting from the New York Times outlines numerous meetings between Gates and Epstein and a conversation with Bill and Melinda Gates' foundation, a connection between their foundation and J.P. Morgan to set up a charitable fund that would financially benefit Epstein. You know what I want to know? Why?
Not only did our own Justice Department set up the president on the Russia hoax, they did it with rotten information, and they knew the information was rotten when they did it. Exposed the Russia hoax.
This is a very big deal.
New York Governor Andrew Cuomo is facing calls he be investigated. State Republicans going so far as to say he should be impeached.
The gravity of this cover-up cannot be overstated.
That the anti-Trump Steele report was, quote, salacious and unverified. So he knew at that time it was unverified, but they still used it to get a wiretap against people like Carter Page. Your reaction?
And they still used it to get a warrant. They still misrepresented and omitted information intentionally to the FISA court to get a FISA warrant to spy on Carter Page and others in the Trump campaign. You can't tell me that they didn't know. He was the head of the FBI. He would have been briefed on all of these things. And if he didn't know, he sure as heck should have known the information wasn't corroborated, wasn't accurate, and they had a duty to investigate that. So I sure hope that if there's evidence that John Durham has, that there was misinformation that was given to the FISA court, which we know, he absolutely should be held criminally liable for that.
And executive orders. Jobless claims have jumped. 861,000 Americans filed up for unemployment for the first time last week, 100,000 more than economists expected. And
the other portion is a lot of people don't know how to register. Not everybody in the community, in the Hispanic and the African American community, particularly in rural areas that are distant and or inner city districts, know how to get online to determine how to get in line for that COVID vaccination.
No. Everybody knows I like kids better than people. I saw a picture.